I'm going to stuff some portobello big mushrooms here, and so I've got a couple of them here, and I've got some tofutti cream cheese, and I've got some beef-free crumbles, which are brown rice protein, and I've got some fire roasted diced tomatoes with garlic, and no salt seasoning. There's like 2 teaspoons and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'll show you how much of everything else I use in a second. I basically took a spoon and I scooped out all of the gills and cut the stems down. Alright, so I've got 2 tablespoons of the vegan cream cheese, 1 full cup of the brown rice protein crumbles, and a 1/2 cup of the fire roasted diced tomatoes. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put my 1/4 teaspoon of salt and my 2 teaspoons of no salt seasoning, and I'm going to mix that all up. I filled the caps, my mushroom caps. There's just enough to fill both of them, and I sprinkled some mozzarella diet cheese on top and some fresh black pepper, and I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes, and then we'll check on them. Alright, so here is my patty, my mushroom, I don't even know what to call this. I don't want to say burger because it's nowhere near a burger. Stuffed mushroom, I guess. And I'm having it with some steamed squash. So I probably could have cooked it at 350 for a 1/2 hour instead of just 20 minutes, and it probably would have been just fine. Also, if you want to sprinkle some gluten-free breadcrumbs on top, that's probably a good idea also. And another thing I probably would have done was maybe browned the beef crumbles before I stuffed it, because since I used the frozen ones, I'd actually bled a little bit of juice in the pan, which is fine for me. I don't mind it, but it probably would have come out a little bit, came out a little crispier if I did. That's some trail mix for a late PM snack, and tonight for dinner I'm just going to have some stir-fried broccoli with some tomatoes, tamari sauce, and some Gardein strips. Betty, cat here, Vegas Fruity. Please don't mind the way that I look. I just got back from the gym and I did kick my butt. But I wanted to show you something that I found at the store. It's a really neat looking bar. I'm going to split it with my husband and see how he likes it. We love mint chocolate chip. Back before my vegan days, I used to love those mint, thin mints from the Girl Scouts, which I haven't touched, in years. But so I found this bar. It's got 10 grams of non-GMO protein, gluten-free, vegan, and it just was calling me. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try this. And I know my hubby likes mint chip too, so we're gonna try this bar and see if it's delicious. It is a low carb day, and this has actually, I think it was 27 or 29 carbs, and I usually try to keep my bars under 25 on these days. But with this one I'm going to make a little exception. So I've opened it up and it actually smells just like a Thin Mint bar. So I'm going to give that to my hubby. He's going to take a piece and tell me what you think. Now he never likes my food. Y'all know that he never likes anything that I give him. So does that taste like a Thin Mint bar? Mm-hmm. Does it really? You like it? Mm-hmm. It doesn't have like that weird protein-y type flavor?
No, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan goodness.
That's pretty good? Awesome. Let me try. My turn. I'm going to try this thing out. It smells really good. That's really good. There's definitely a thumbs up on that one. Let me give you the name of that again. NuGo dark mint chocolate chip. Really, really delicious. A really good bar to have. I would definitely pick this up if you see it out in your store. You're going to pick up one of these bars. Remember, I saw on the back it actually says that a portion of the proceeds will go to support the Children's Alopecia project or fund, and basically it's an autoimmune disease that attacks the hair follicles, and the kids lose their hair. So this is kind of a really neat bar. You can support, you know, a good organization, and you get a really neat little treat here. And unlike the Girl Scout cookies, which, you know, I'm not crashing on them, but this is actually a lot better for you, and it has protein in it, so you're not gonna like go crazy eating all the cookies and not getting satisfied. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.